morning everybody, Ally here from Next Chapter Homestead. Today we're going to be working on our orchard area and our potting bench, and we're going to be cleaning up the area around us. Let's see how far we get. Our plan is to just tidy up around all the pots here in the potting bench area and reset that, because there are some seeds that we'll be planting today and they need their space back. And then we're going to address what we deem our orchard here. Some of these containers need to be up-potted, like our 2 blueberries. We want to clean them up and put them in new containers, as well as this pot has been reserved for the avo tree. So we're going to try and repot that, and then we're going to clean up all this mess around it, which is predominantly just sand, wood chips, and leaves from the tree behind me. We are in autumn currently, so it is losing its leaves at quite a rapid rate. But what we're planning on doing is a bit of a reset here and just giving them their best opportunity going into winter.
It doesn't fall apart. One, you hit it up. 1, 2, 3. Well,
I can't see.
yeah.
This is why we needed so we can hear. Would you like a cup of tea?
Wouldn't mind. Thanks, Mike.
Do you want the gloves?
No, it's alright. Thanks.
So if we take the kennel,
Mm-hmm.
we turn it and we put it here. I'm going to say roughly about here.
Okay.
Okay, so then it's going to take up this block.
Yeah.
And like this.
Yeah.
We leave a gap here so that they can get in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have this space here. I can put the pink and purple pots.
Yeah.
And against the kennel, and if necessary at the back of the kennel.
Mm.
And we'll just grow whatever we grow in there. I'll keep in mind that it gets majority shade.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is planning on turning the dog kennel and putting it along this wall so that it's not an island in the center. Originally that was perfect for the 2 girls because they used the kennel, they were outside all the time and they needed shelter when it was raining. But as they've gotten older and we've been home a lot more, there's less of a requirement. So we're just going to shift it. Don't let it touch the wall.
No, no.
looks nice. I actually really like that. I don't know why, but I do.
Something different.
We'll camo each other as they grow, so we can put the pink ones at the back and the purples in the front, and then it'll break it somewhat. There's Barbie's playroom. So what we have here in front of us is just the edge of the chicken run and a dry patch of sand. But in the winter, with the way that the houses are built up around us, we don't get a lot of sunny areas. So now we're going to move what used to be our orchard area into this alleyway. So the idea behind this is the pots will fill up this alleyway, and then they will cast shadow for our chickens in their run, so that during the day, if they're not out free ranging, they do have a little bit of a break from the winter sun, because the area that they're in actually does get pretty much full sun majority of the day, or a lot of sun majority of the day. So we're going to put the fruit trees in here, and hopefully they get some more sun and they grow nicely for us. And if not, at least while they're dormant waiting for their season of growth, they can be assisting with the chicken problem. Right, so I've moved most of the fruit trees. We've got a apricot at the back, a fig, a lemon, and a lychee. And then still waiting to be potted up is this little guy over here, and that is an avo. So once that one has been potted up, I do believe the lychee is going in a bigger pot as well, which is why I've put it on the far end, just so that we can, just for accessibility, so when we're ready we can up pot this lychee.
Okay, so while I'm potting this rose, or up potting it, I'm going to be adding a fair amount of bone meal, soft rock phosphate, or at least volcanic rock dust. It's a whole bunch of minerals that generally land up depleted in potted soil. As you water, it leaches the minerals and the salts and the nutrients that the plants need out of the soil with the runoff. So you have to every now and then periodically top your pots up again with nutrients. So here we go, some bone meal, some volcanic rock dust, and some organic Talborn's vegetable and herb fertilizer, but it is a good, what is it, it's a 634. Right, and we're going to open the bag up. And that's pretty much it. Orientate the rose so it stands and grows upright. Right, we're going to add some acid compost to that. Roses do prefer acidic soil, so let's amend that with a bit of acid compost. more not hydrated lime, bone meal, rock phosphate, volcanic rock dust, and a bit more of the 636, I think that's it. 634 organic fertilizer, just around the top, slow release, and as you water and as it breaks down, it will leach down into the soil, feeding the plant. Over the next few months, work that into the top layer. There we go, perfectly potted rose. I'll give that a good water, and yeah, next couple of weeks it should come through quite nicely. Alright guys, so this is a variety of rose. I'm not too sure what it is, but we got it from Ludwig's. It's a rose breeder, you could say, and supplier in South Africa. If you follow us on Instagram, you'll see the Ludwig's the supplier. Phenomenal setup they've got there, and thousands and thousands of varieties of different roses. Quite impressive. But yeah, we got this about a week or two ago, and it needed a nice comfy home, so I'm just going to add it into the other roses, see if it fits in. Alright, yeah, that variety is Lemon Essence, and it smells very strongly of citrus. It's quite impressive when it's in bloom. One of the main reasons we got it is its unique scent, a lemon citrusy rose. Right, and while I'm busy and I've got the acid compost and the amendments out, the volcanic rock dusts, bit of bone meal, and some 364 organic fertilizer from Talborn. Going to top up the rest of the roses while the going's good. Okay. Finally, little guy.
Yeah, it's taken a while, but at least it's getting a new home. After a long day's hard work, this is what we ended up with. We have a new refreshed space over here. We still have a few empty containers over here that we can plant up soon. The wheelbarrow is still here. We've got our 3 container roses potted up. and they'll be pruned soon. We'll take you on that journey with us. And the seed starting bench is now set up, so I can start with winter seeds soon. Carry along the wall here. We've got our 2 in-ground roses, and to the side of them here, underneath our tree, we've planted our blueberry bushes. And here we have our orchard with a lychee, an avo, a lemon tree, a fig, and an apricot.
So we got quite a bit done today. We potted around the garden, up-potted a lot of fruit trees, moved the garden around. It is an advantage of growing in containers. You can move them, you can chase the sun. It's convenient. It's a workout, lugging them around and moving them, but it's worth it in the end. We healed the potatoes for the first time as well. Yeah, we did a good clean around the garden. It was a good day. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you are interested in following us, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.